Right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best Ken secrets. Um, Mr. Big. Hey, K Kitty, how you doing? Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. I salute to you too. If you can hear me, press one. Oh, excuse me. If you can hear me, press one. Oh, yeah. Take heed to the message. Tell her thank you. Yeah, she from Take Heed to the Message. So shout out to the sister. Take heed to the message. I want you to go support her. When you're coming in, tell her the #1 grinder has sent it. The #1 grinder sent the underrated darkness hit it. All right, cool. Maybe if you have time, I want you to come up so we can talk about more about this P-Diddy thing. Me originally from New York. I know about P-Diddy. If you want to, let me know you want to come up. I'll put the link in the chat so you can come up and everything. We're going to talk about that. It's a big thing. There's some people that. Now, let me get to my announcements first, then I continue. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best in the business. Better believe that. Be putting it down for a minute. All right. Shout out to my underrated one family, my day ones and ones along the way. Thank you. Let's always stand on the truth and live in the truth. Not my truth, not your truth, but the truth. Because the way how things is, people don't want to stand for the truth. So we got to stand on the truth, all right, no matter what. So shout out to my underrated one family. Thank y'all for supporting me throughout the years. Also, shout out to No Duck Zone family, Brother Clarence McClain, his wife, and the rest of the brothers and sisters. Support the movement there. All right. Support that. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the mighty LBBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Also basketball community. Shout out to 7A Sports TV. He's one of the creator of it, and other brothers too and sisters. Not others, but you know what I mean. I've been rolling with them throughout the years, still roll with them now. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. Thank you. So about thanks for coming, Miss Sister Kitty. There are certain things happen I know people want to speed it up, tell certain things going on. Kitty, Sister Kitty, I want you to come up if you can. And there's some mixed feelings. Like for me born and raised in New York, I see how things unfold. Even back in the 80s. And there are people had asked me, they say, what you talk about, P-Diddy? Nah, yeah, because you're not going to hear what I'm talking about. And so I'm talking about, you got to break it. I tell people who know about P-Diddy, you got to break it down history. Here this man was born and raised in Harlem. Father was down with the mob, snitch, passed away while P-Diddy was a baby. People told me he was hustling and stuff like that. Then, he was an intern at Uptown Records, dance and stuff. And then worked with Andre Harrell, the late Andre Harrell. He was getting his props in the producing and fine talent. And so he had to leave from there. He started creating, his own brand. He started having parties here and there. What happened, somewhere City Cars, people, passed away in 1991. He over popular, people had died. Matter of fact, I was at the party. I left. Now that was during the times, me born and raised Brooklyn, New York. At the time, I was living in Queens. So I met with some people in Brooklyn that I was, raised, we was, raised with it. We left. Like maybe about maybe hour and a half before. Then we was going somewhere else in the Bronx. So, we left there. So there's things was actually happening, For me, I'm not really big on big. I mean, not big in months. So not big. I'm not really fond of P-Diddy. No. Sister Mashona Knight, thanks for coming. Appreciate you. There's a link right there. Kitty, if you want to come up, feel free. I want people to come up. Got 4 years. The prosecutor was asked for 11 years. And there are quite a few people that want more years. And so let's talk about it. And y'all the only 2 young ladies in the chat. That's good though. Spice it up a little. Have women in the chat. Hopefully I can have women come to the panel in the near future too. Kitty, I hope you're still there. We bring you to the panel so we got these conversations. But so anybody that wants to comment through chat, y'all can, wait for some more people to come through. But I'm just saying while I'm waiting, P-Diddy had robbed a lot of people. A lot of people don't know a Bad Boy. Everybody thought that Biggie Smalls first came out with a hit. No, it was. Now he came out in '94. The late great Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. But Craig Mack, the one that came out, the first hit of Bad Boy in 1993. Let me get that out. And Bad Boy did Craig Mack one, and the late great Biggie Smalls was in the middle of it. I didn't like that part. Hey, Biggie, I back that time, I wish I could have pulled winner because me, I was 1/3 of my life. I was in Atlantic Terminal Projects. People don't know what's that. Y'all know it was at Brooklyn, towards downtown Brooklyn. So St. James Place was like maybe 3 minutes away where I used to live at. So I always see Biggie all the time on St. James Place. So you know, we always say, yeah, yo, Biggie, you know, I'm gonna come out. Yo, so I'm gonna come. Yeah, man, we gonna come out. I mean, come on, Biggie, you know something. You know, we know Biggie. Biggie used to come to projects, you know some people in there. So, you know, we know. So y'all can hear me. Press 1. No. So, but you know, I see P-Diddy a few times in my life. I seen him one time in downtown Brooklyn, I believe back in maybe 92. Yeah, 92. They said, what do you think, Pierce? You ain't care about it, you know. And that was during the time hip hop was really coming along in the 90s. You know, that's when you see people had their own brand. You know, that was cool in the 90s. You know, I ain't not saying it didn't happen in the 80s, but in the 90s, you had Das Effects, you had Wu-Tang Clan, you had Main Source, short lived, but I thought they was on their way. You got Nas, on the West Coast, you got Snoop Doggy Dog Pound, you got at that time Ice Cube. He created his own crew, the Lynch Mob. So it was different varieties of hip hop back then. It was great, It was a great time. I'm not saying that didn't happen in the 80s, but they didn't have really all that commercial, really show out for it. But I just want to give y'all the history so you'll understand what I'm talking about, what P. Diddy was involved in. P. Diddy was a dancer. And you go back in this video, see you dancing and stuff like that. So, well, but get back to the Diddley. Some people call it the Diddler, but I call him the Diddy. Throughout his times, especially in Bad Boy, he did quite a few artists dirty, and then even he had some helpers, Now there are some see for what it is and they left, got Mark Curry, the Locks, Black Rob, the Locks, started, the rhymes that P. Diddy was rapping about, kind of find that Jada Kids vocals, and I'm not saying he was talented, he was, but it is for me. It's just he had one thing I like about Bad, but I love their music. I mean, some of their stuff was instrumental. They play a usual, instruments. That's what I like about it. Of some records, because I'm into musicianship. I'm into instruments. I'm into arrangements. I like stuff like that. I do. Hey, hey, G5 in the building. What's going on, brother? If you want to come up, you can. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, brother. So, just doing it, but it was some dark times, as we know in hip hop. We lost the late great Tupac Shakur. We lost Biggie. We lost a few others. You know. But get back to P. Diddy, he did a lot, he did a lot of dirt to people. And So anybody that wants to come up, they can. You want to come up, you can. But as we see that he dragged Cassie and beat her and all like that, you know. Like I said, people say, "What do you think?" No one grinding. You think P-Diddy gonna do a lot of time? No. When we have this, that counts. Get you out of a lot of trouble. Now they are sometimes don't get you out of a lot of trouble, but the prosecution, you know, they asked for 11 years, got down 3, and then 4 years. Oh, but what we should do, you have people, they're up in arms about it. You know, but that's what it is. If y'all can hear me, press 1. But because I was going to talk about something else tonight, but I said let me let's talk about this. So hopefully we can get some people on the panel. Let's talk about it. How do you feel everything turned out? Do y'all feel that he should get more time? Or do you feel that he was treated unfair? Or you feel he shouldn't went to court at all? Or some feel that he got framed. There's some think like that too. Feel like that too. No? Talk about it. No. I'm not gonna be here long. So good evening. Hope everybody, your family is doing fine. And I remember when the Locks was trying to get out of Bad Boy. Eventually they did. They used to go to the office every day, man. They used to go up there, So shout out to the Locks, from New York, from Yonkers, New York, Westchester County. That's the town like above from the Bronx. You got Mount Vernon right here, Yonkers right here, like that. So they but they were fighting to get out. Also, brother Mace, he wrote some stuff for P-Diddy too. He ended up getting out too. So then Carl Thomas was there a few years. After he finally went out, got out, Um, that's what I always say when you do people wrong, right? It's gonna come back to you. And listen, let me say this. Anyone that looks like me, get that money. Yeah, get that money. Feed your families. But you at the same time, you gotta do people right too. You gotta do people right. And that's what some of us fail to understand that. Some of us fail to understand that, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. I'm back. So okay. So there's a lot of questions about how Kim Porter died and how he treat Kitty, if you want to come up, you can. The link is right there. You know. And then I know people going like, hey, you're a black man. You support a black man, or you support your own people. I don't support devils. Devils come in all shapes and forms. I don't support devils. And some of my people are devils. That's what it is. But there are some people want to guess too. I'm telling you like this. Me, born and raised in New York, I'm around that shit. I seen it myself. Destruction, what this person did to his own kind. He was talking tough and all that. You know what I mean? So the lot, cause let me tell you, the lots was coming. And later on, they went got Rough Riders, and the rest is history. But so when people, you understand what I'm saying, got 4 years. What do you expect? When I want to see more, yeah, I do. Not the things that they charged him. I'm talking about other people he did like almost 35, 40 years ago. But but they ain't trying to hear no one grind to talk. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. Some people outside, some people, y'all ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about. Cause y'all like to go, y'all like to talk about what's going on now. I'm not saying nothing. You gotta talk about that. I'm not saying you gotta go back in history. You gotta learn to connect. You gotta learn to connect the dots. He was not a good person. No. And his entourage, some of them was good. So Gene, security guard and stuff. There's some people talk about him. I let people talk about it. He talking certain things going on, everything. And what's the warning? I think the things at the time struck me, but the thing that struck me though, at that time, and we talking about like like toward the mid-90s, the East and the West had beef. You know how they really feel about Biggie, because everybody thought, some people thought that when Tupac got shot up in 93, they thought that yeah, that Biggie got something to do with it. And you send that man out there. Now it's up to Biggie to say yes or no. I'm the same, but that's all. Because I remember when I heard about it, I said, oh, no. Like I said, I was around Big B. That's not a good move, bro. Stay in the east, stay around here until you know that calm down. I would sometimes start, yeah, I was like, yo, that's not the move. That's not the move right there. That's not the move. See, that's what I'm talking about. Connect the dots. He was by himself. Then the mother had to fight for his state throughout the years. The late great Valala Wallace. Come on, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Connect the dots. You know, towards like mid 90s going to dark night. Then you got Freaky Tay, formerly Lost Boys. He passed away in 1999. We gotta deal with that. Then you got P-Diddy at the time was dating Jennifer Lopez, because everybody thinks she was hot back then, and then Kim Porter, no. Then it was questions about that. Then we can't leave out, you know, our brother for Belize. I forgot his name. Just put a name in there. But look how he treated him. Had him got deported. Brother Alice, what's good? Salute to you, brother. But see, just thank you, Kitty, Sister Kitty. And see, people don't want to talk about that. Did him dirt send the port, so save his ass. And then the home from Brooklyn, the homie family say protect him. Now people talking about he the one carrying everything. Yeah, yeah. Now the boy, he went on and transformed his life, doing the thing in Belize. I forgot his name. What's his name? Because he got in Brooklyn like me. I'm just giving y'all some stuff back then. Because at that time, the Diddy feel he was untouchable. But I learned this from my late parents in their own way. My late mother said in their own way. Let me explain something to you. If you're not willing to, my father say this. If you're not willing to pick up that dirt throwing the car, it's going to form and form and form. It's going to be hard to pick up. And just letting this dirt build and build and build and build. Around the stage, yeah. Then there was some talk that he was putting hands on his moms. Now, there are people that I know personally into entertainment. They actually told me to Diddy used to put hands on his moms. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, son. Yeah, it's called son back then, you know. You know, it's called people. Yo, yeah, done. Word up, done. Word done. Yeah, done. Put hands on your moms. Diddy, like Sister Kitty saying, dance around the stage. He has to be the show. Want none of his artists to shine. And y'all. Always gotta be the show. But there are some say, oh, they were scared of Diddy. None of them wasn't scared of Diddy. No, wasn't that. But they ain't had nobody, support them. You never see him help out any artist that they was in bad shape. And the one person he should have helped is Craig Mack. He died, they said, of AIDS complications. Why he didn't help him out? He the one the first one dropping hit on Bad Boy. It wasn't for him what Bad Boy could have been, right? Bad Boy would not have been successful. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk. I see the rest of y'all. So I'm talking about the outside. I see rest of y'all want to talk about Diddy, but you gotta be popular, right? Let's talk. I just a little channel. I just a little guy with 2,000 something. Let's talk. People, he done a lot of people bad, and Stevie J. What I call Stevie J? I'll be nice tonight. I was going Stevie J, man. I was gonna say, that's Diddy bitch, but I know how YouTube is really, really sensitive and all that. So we gonna say that's Diddy's sidekick. Let's say that. No, but if y'all remember when they celebrate 30 years, right? All of his Stevie J wrote, produced, arranged. He arranged some good stuff. I ain't gonna lie, some arrangement stuff. You can't even supply for a house. But you had that man sleep on the couch. But that's supposed to be your right hand man, right? Come on, y'all. I'm just I'll keep on saying it again. Just connect the dots. And shout out to Take Heed to the Message. That's what I meant. Sister Kitty, the one in the chat. Welcome to the family. So shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Check out her channel. Fire is, she's one of the few. She's one of the few sisters that is happily married and fight for our people. She's not one of those like, oh, the man is wrong or the woman's wrong. She called out both sides. And I salute her and her husband and the rest of the family and everybody else in the chat. But shout out, thank you, sis, for allowing me to come. I did a chop up with her too. That was fire too. So So shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Thank you. But get back what I'm saying. This fool, man. Like, and the sad thing about it, right? You worship him like he's a god or something. And he had everybody else that supported him. But look what happened. They left him on the corner, rotten. Talk about the ones non-black. No. So I'm just saying, right? Let's connect the dots. Let's have these conversations that lead to right now. He only gonna stay 4 years in jail. Well, welcome. Excuse me, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best case secrets on social media, the best of the business. Wherever a hit coming, he always take from the top. Hold on to their publishing and got the nerve to give the ones back to publishing, knowing that there's no value in it. Is that dirty or what? Come on, y'all. Connect the dots. The number one grinder. Yo, you hating on Diddy. I'm giving you facts, yo. I don't care what color you are. I don't care who you are. If you're a rotten apple, you rotten apple. That's the way it is. Rotten apple, you rotten. And rotten apple, you throw away, right? Look what they did to Diddy. I'm talking about the powers of B. Ha ha ha, we already got you, man. We can help you. Boop. Cause you messing up what we had right here. So that means they leasing capital to him. And he thought he's the man. So they said, oh yeah, we're gonna set you up with something like that. Look what happened. Now you're gonna be in jail, so you know it might be certain protection and stuff. And then the question is, when he come back in 4 years, when he come out in 4 years, where he's gonna be? Is he gonna learn from it and stuff like that? If you ask me, I don't know. But I know he got to make amends of the things that he done in the past. So he was not a good person. That's the way I look at it. If I'm got my deeds is outweigh my other bad things, I should be a solid person. But if your bad deeds outweigh good deeds, you're bad persons. You gotta change that. People say he can't change. Anybody can change if they really want to, right? To do what's right. Anybody, goes anybody. But there are some that don't want to. And you guys see them for who they are. About R. Kelly. I don't have to tell you about R. Kelly. No. But it seems like when you talk about some of our people that do bad, there's something wrong with you. People fail to understand this. You got to be careful when it comes to us. All is always eyes on us. And I know there's some say it's not fair. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair, but that's the way it is. We have to understand that there are some people will get away of some things, and that goes back to what I'm saying. It's this that our people still get being discriminated, still be getting disrespected. And these are facts. The powers of be had caused a separation between the black man and the black woman. But you got people that want to go with this contrary, right? It just reminds me that thinking that if y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can still hear me, press one. But it reminds me that when the devil finished with you, it finished with you. You're right. The God order is real. You know, I was watching on Instagram maybe about 2 days ago, and it was this dark cloud. It was a demonic sign. So I don't know if it was real or not, but it was some people say it was real. So they would turn around and the devil would looking like this, like dark smoke, and looking like that. Now, hey, this is me. If I see something like that, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm ghost. I'm out. And I seen it. Wow, then the lightning strike tonight. He's a sign of the last days, y'all. Y'all don't have to believe me. Just look at read the Bible carefully, and also understand what's going on. You got man want to be with man, women want to be with women. The lust all out there. Lying, cheating is all time high. Look at the politics going on. You got people want to bring back what's going on back in 60, 70, 80 years ago. Our people still was getting hanged throughout the years. You got in Chicago, you got people from ICE violate people living in the residential area in Chicago. Talking about the deport Now you want to deport African descent in this country that born and raised here? And I know people gonna say, why is it connected to P. Diddy? Because P. Diddy is part of that. Part of the wickedness. All right? Part of the wickedness. And so after all this going on and everything, but you know you gotta come in and make a living, or you gotta take care of business. Can't be afraid. But we dealing with wicked people. You know, Donald Trump is not a good person either. P. Diddy loves Donald Trump. Out there, I said I could be wrong. It would not surprise me. He might pardon on P. Diddy. If it is, you hear it first from the Underrated Darkness channel. It would not surprise me. But knowing Orange Crush 47, you gotta do something for him. All I'm saying is I don't put it past Orange Crush 47. I call Orange Crush, that's Donald Trump. That's President 47. I call Orange Crush 45. I'm the one coin that, and I'll coin it again. Coin it again, Orange Crush 47. Because P. Diddy rub elbows with Orange Crush 45. Like I said, if P. Diddy get caught by Orange Crush 47, you hear it first from here. It would not surprise me. In this USA, nah. I thought Orange Crush 45, Orange Crush 47. I thought P. Diddy was your boy. No, P. Diddy was your boy. But P. Diddy, you let that clown talk about us as a people, and you ain't saying nothing about it, P. Diddy. Shout out to Sister Jaguar Wright. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Jaguar Wright was telling us about Diddy for years. Let's talk about it. There's a link right there. Anybody want to come up? Let's talk about it. telling you, it would. I gotta repeat myself. It would not surprise me if Donald Trump pardoned the Diddy. If it happened, you hear first from here. And the people in the chat key, y'all my witness. Have not. Diddy, Trump was not never your boy. He was just using you. And Orange Crush 47 is from New York. This is the same fool, racist, that do not want to offer housing of people of color, especially African Americans, back in the 70s and going to the 80s. His father was down with the KKK. This was the same one, was a registered Democrat. He was giving money to the Democrat Party. Yes, he was. And P-Diddy was around it. Like Sister Kitty said, let's talk about it. Don't let the tongue don't let everybody pull your tongue down. Let's talk about it. Anytime. Oh, Kitty, I want to interview you or do a chop up. Let me put my email in. I would like for you, email me. Yeah, I would like to do a chop up with you or interview. Now, let me explain the chop up first before I continue. Right? Take it down and hit me up. Right? A chop up is not an interview. I interact like I ask you questions. I want you to ask me questions too. It's an interaction. Ask me questions about myself. Right? That's a chop up. And also the process is, if you want to, you can send a picture, do my email, do a short video to let people know on your side that you be doing a chop up with me or interview, your choice. Matter of fact, Kitty, stay right there. Oh, let's see. Type something in the chat. And let me know that you email me. But let's talk. Because it's going to be other stories going to be happening while he getting sentenced for 4 years. Let's talk about it. Now let me know you email me, Sister Kitty. Oh, I'm just saying this. It's real out here. Better know what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Long time no see. What's good? What's good with you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hold on, family. Okay, I hear you. Like I said, we talking about seeing P-Diddy Cone sentence 4 years in prison, open panel. Don't really care. You want to come up? You can come up. You want? I got a few minutes. I got a few minutes. Let me put the link in the chat. You probably didn't see it. Want to come up? You can come up. I told you I really don't care. Now, there, like I said, there are some people think that he's gonna get more. The prosecutor asked for 11 years. They settled it for 4 years. I can tell you there's a few people that doesn't sit right with this sentence. I can tell you that much. Tell you that much. So thank you, Sister Kitty. Sister Kitty. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta. Matter of fact, I gotta re-up on my mods too. You know, I need some good mods. I got mods, good mods. I need some mods like do things like you, Kitty. You know, put stuff like that. Look out. So I gotta re-up. But thank you, appreciate that. Hold on. All right.
Good.
What's good, fam?
All right. Long
How you
time no
been?
see. I'm all right. Chilling.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
So you asked me a question, what I think about 4 years?
Yeah, I wanted your intake on the Diddy thing. Excuse my robe. Excuse me.
Yeah, I thought I was looking at the robe. I said, hey, you must do a little something. We don't want it to stay
Nah,
there. Oh, God. Hey,
nah,
look,
nah.
we
That's
gotta
just
keep
chilling.
PG here.
Yeah.
Well, for me, before you came out, I was talking about the history, right?
Yeah.
Me, like I said, me born and raised in New York, and I got a different take on it. I mean, he was not a good person.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was. I mean, I hear a lot of stories. I was hearing a lot of stories about him, man.
What stories you was hearing about?
I mean, like, I
He was
mean,
not a good person. He wasn't.
of course, about you know, him being responsible for Biggie and the Biggie and maybe Tupac. I don't know about that, but you know,
I mean, all
that
right, all
came
right. Okay, no, go ahead. So I'm sorry.
that came, but you know, the freak offs, you know, I was saying that he was a bit kind of he liked men at that at one point.
Yo, he like dead in the street. Yes,
Yeah, and you know,
yes.
but you didn't really know for sure if those were rumors
So
or
I'm
not.
telling you,
Yeah.
like I, Kitty, she right there. I tell you, I knew people that I grew up with was in the entertainment business.
Mm.
They seen it themselves. There was some time offered them do something. They had to like.
One time I seen him like in person, but I never really I didn't approach him. I seen him like at the Beacon Theater, and he was signing this girl autograph, and I was just looking at him, and he was like with a couple of bodyguards, but you know, but you know, always had mixed feelings about him though. That was the thing, like you know, like you know, he was like in the spotlight, like even before. Well, you know, you know, when Biggie died, he was
Hey,
having his
Sister
album
Kitty.
out and all that type of shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like I always had mixed feelings about him. That's it. I ain't gonna go try to
But
go
see,
deep.
but it goes to show you pay attention what your first mind tell you to do, right?
Yeah,
And usually when your first mind tell you to do it, most of the time you're right?
yeah.
I mean, you gotta think about it. No. Let's keep it up. You know how we do it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Keep it up a buck here. Let me tell you, if it's a fucking rat, it's a fucking rat.
yeah. I don't know, man.
I,
No,
I'm just saying. I mean, like he's not a good person.
yeah.
He's not. But that's what I'm telling people. Oh, you knew you think you know it. No, it's not the point of everything. Born and raised here, we see shit. I'm not saying other people didn't see shit outside New York. I'm not saying that. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about me, born and raised in New York. How I see how you operate. I'm telling you. Them freaks, like them parties, he was having them back in the 90s.
Mm.
And there are some rappers, allegedly, was part of that.
Yeah,
And
so I hear.
also, I'm gonna throw him in because I really don't like him anyway. LeBron James, better known as the uncle named La Loser, was part of those parties that kept free for years.
Yeah, I've heard. I've heard.
Yeah, right.
I've heard. I've heard.
I mean, P-Diddy was climbing up on you, huh?
Mhm.
Let me tell you. If let's keep on saying, if the story keep on repeating, you got to do like this, like.
I mean, you know, he with the 4 years, you know, it's better than. I mean, it was better than before because at one point he was going to do football jersey numbers. So
I don't care. I don't. What got him over is this.
yeah.
But what about the other ones that he had hurt in the past?
Well, so what do you think about like with the Cassie thing and all that type of stuff? I mean, because at one point it seemed like she was a victim, but she was a part of that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she
saying?
was a part of that, but see, this is the thing about this, right? That's a good question, right? What happened to Cassie was wrong, right? What they did is wrong. All right, let's put that out there, right? on videotape is wrong. But Cassie, you put yourself in that situation too. Because there's a whole lot of stuff has happened in that courthouse that the husband did not know. Now you want to cry wolf. Some people want to cry wolf, but you was around it. Oh, she couldn't do nothing. He forced to listen. Again, P-Diddy's not a good person. I'm gonna keep on mentioning it. He was not a good person. But there are some people knew how he was, and y'all still putting yourself in that position. Come on. But see, if I say that, right? Not me say that, I don't like women. I'm a sexist. And let me explain people. Let me explain people.
You're keeping it real. I mean, some of them, they be putting themselves out there.
And right. And
you can't really say nothing too much.
Right. I want to explain people. My late mother's side of the family is done, but majority number of women. Okay? Women. Strong women. Dropping gems on the brother. You gotta look out for this. As a woman, you gotta look out for that. So that's why I bring that perspective. When I see some BS, it's BS. And they said, look, you gotta understand. There are some women gonna play their emotion and act like they're a victim. They know exactly what they're doing. I'm telling you, because I'm a woman. And my late father's side of the family had women too. But I'm talking about my mother's side become a majority of women. Or I'm just saying. So y'all gonna say that they was lying? And while the things was happening throughout the years of my life, see certain things, I'll sit back like, man, late mother's right. My late aunt is right. Certain things, my great-great-grandmother, my grandmother say, right. If you sit back and look, I told my son. And also some of these fun boys too. Only sit back, deserve. And it's sad. Now they gonna get money off P-Diddy and stuff. Again, I don't like them. I don't care about them. But I'm saying if you're gonna tell the whole truth. Y'all down with it too. And then at the same time, y'all was part of that paradigm, right? That he was hurting people, and y'all was around it too. Y'all should get paid for that too.
I ain't got nothing to say. I don't got really much to say. I'm like, I mean, it could have been worse for him. And he got 4 years, so.
I already knew he wasn't doing no football numbers.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Because if he would have done football numbers, the FBI would have like, hey, here's the deal. You gotta take it. We got enough. He had no choice.
Yeah, it went in his favor, so went in his favor. So, be lucky. I mean, he gonna be in like one of the federal prison. From what I've heard, federal prison is like a bit laid back. So, yeah.
Evil deeds. See, if people understand, evil deeds do pay off. Unfortunately. It's sad, but it's true. I mean, we got to tell the truth here. Thank you, Sister Kitty. We got to tell the truth. Why people BS? I'm not even. Why are people just acting like, come on, stop. People want to fantasize, oh, this and that happened. Oh, the numbers. I'm not talking about you because that's a good point you make it. You thought he was going to do some football numbers because that I thought, but The longer it was going, trust me, the longer the case was going, he wasn't doing no football numbers. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Our political prisoners, they did football numbers. Fight for our rights for our people. They lock them up for nothing. Political prisoners. Some of them died. They did football numbers. Good old US. I'm not gonna say good old. This USA.
Yeah.
She never disappoint me. Yeah. You know, hey, look, hey, I got milk and honey, but I'm talking about us as a people. I'm gonna leach you some good milk and honey, but you gotta do this for me. Oh, you messed up the milk and honey. We're gonna take away from you. You're on your own. Thank you for disrespect your people. Thank you very much. But your time is up. It's time for the next fool.
You ain't got no other topics besides this P-Diddy stuff?
I mean, that's what the title said tonight.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, I thought you probably would probably want to. I mean, because it ain't really much to say. You know, I don't really have much to say too much about it. Like,
I mean,
it could have been worse for him. You know.
yeah. You got 4 years. I mean, something to talk about because I'm just talking about the history and it needs to be bringing
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Did
like Sister Kitty had, right? The one in the chat. I like how she did that. That's cool. I like how she did it. Break down stuff like that. That's what, but see, some of the channels not doing that. Oh, this is the case here. These numbers of the case. Fuck about that. Let's go back. Let's talk about what happened and bring it up to people now so people know it.
Did you watch? Did
So
you?
that's what I call it.
I mean, when I seen the Punisher, that stripper dude that he was in the Diddy parties and with Cassie, and he what did he said he said that he had to force ejaculation for to yeah, like for him to get paid or something like that. And I seen like a couple of his videos, like his interviews
He
with
was getting punished, all right.
yeah.
Punished real good with Johnson baby oil, huh?
Yeah, I seen that one.
I mean, let's look, listen. If I'm clowning and you know, Kale, you know, and I ain't talking about you, but if I'm clowning, I really don't give a fuck what you think. I really don't, because some of it is entertaining and some is not.
Yeah.
When you go against nature, nothing good doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what people fail to understand. See, I'm a heterosexual black man, right? My nature is for women, not no dookie hole, not no back in street. And it goes same thing for women too. But these are the people that Diddy was around. Them bathtubs and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, them bathtubs, you know, you see. After the camera cut off, what happened after that?
Yeah. that's beyond my element. So I ain't even
I'm
touching
just listen. Like I said before, me born and raised New York. There ain't no benefit of the doubt. I see the patterns. Other people see the patterns. All I'm just saying, when you had somebody FBI go in your house and find 1,000 oils of Johnson baby oil in the back, no wonder is you had babies had I'm trying to be nice. Come on, grind to be nice. Be nice tonight. Be nice tonight. Well, I'm just saying, there's a shortage of Johnson baby oil. Dang, I mean, this for the baby, Diddy. And I'm just saying, is it really for women? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I mean, no, understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Think about it. I want people to think about this very carefully. Is it really for women?
It is what it is,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. They don't want to. The sister Kitty, they don't want to hear this. See, this is what I'm saying. And it would be on entertainment. People would have come. And you know, I'm gonna blame YouTube too, because sometimes YouTube don't be sending out no notification. I blame too. But at the same time, I know people listening. Cause I'm on live now. It's public. Want to comment? I send out the link. Kenny, you my witness. You my witness too, brother. I sent out the link. What you talk? Come on, let's talk. It's that open panel. Could y'all
I didn't
dispute
see
what
your
I said?
notification. I think how did I see? I for some reason I was just kind of like scrolling. I seen your and I seen your subscribe. It's I seen you as a subscriber and stuff. That's why it's like, damn, I haven't heard from him in a while. Like, what he up to? Because I don't I usually see other people's notifications. I don't really see yours that much.
My thing shadow banned. I'm keeping it real.
No. What you got shadow banned for? That I don't even know if I wanted to
Maybe.
ask. No.
Listen, I know people have great channels that tell the truth and have stuff that they don't get pushed. But that's another story.
They do favoritism. They do
Yeah,
favoritism.
but that's another story. That's another story. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying though. I'm just saying you go. I mean, people connect the dots like before. Like the Kitty, my witness. Connect the dots. Oh, he had two women. No, he wasn't. He loved the plunge. We gotta be honest, and he's not some baby oil. And I'm gonna tell you, and his other what's his name in Philadelphia? What's that rapper name?
Kid Cudi?
No,
Which one? Oh, he from Philly?
yeah, what his
Um,
name, y'all? In the chat, oh my god!
what
But
song
Diddy
he
got
had?
him. Meek Mill.
Oh, him? Yeah. Yeah.
Meek to the Mill knows, right, Meek Mill? Because why are we looking at you? You look real shiny. I'm just saying. Come on, I'm just saying. They real shiny. So please support my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of business. We got my brother K. Brother K, I ain't seen him in a while. Welcome back. And
Yeah, no
also,
doubt, man.
yeah, man, you got yeah, man, you got to keep in contact with brother, man.
Nah, because yeah, that's probably my fault, but I ain't really see your notification like that. I just for some reason today I was like, I ain't see this dude in a
What you
while.
need to do, right where we get off, go to my channel,
Yeah,
unsub, and sub back.
yeah. I got you. I got you.
And that
Time to
probably
time.
fixed it. Probably
Yeah,
fixed it.
time to time. I'll check you out, man.
Oh yeah, Flopper. Oh yeah, Kitty. Yeah, I go into La Lusa. You want me to talk about La Lusa? We can talk about him. You want? Um, you know, Diddy and him is a family affair. You know, he's about 6'6", so I know Diddy had to climb up, on a ladder to get that. Oh boy, Brian, you got behavior stuff. Yeah, crybaby, flopper. Yeah, I bet you he flopped for Diddy, all right.
Mm.
Here, Diddy.
I don't even know who that is.
LeBron James.
Oh, LeBron. Oh, okay. I got you.
The flopper. The one man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
Call
I ain't
himself
know.
the king.
I ain't know.
Call himself the king.
I ain't know that was his nickname, Flopper.
Yeah. She called, baby ass flopper. Yeah.
Oh,
That's she name.
oh,
I agree.
I see it now. LeBron, the
I
crybaby.
agree
Yeah, Flopper.
totally with that.
I got
Cry
you.
baby. Kitty, if you can hit me, press one. Anybody give me press one. I do want to make up. I do want to make up a nickname. Kitty, if you still hit me, press one. Anybody in the chat, you hit me, press one. Because I got a nickname for him too, besides that. If y'all can hit me, press one. But get back what I'm saying. When I see the one I can. But I don't think the story is ending. I think it's gonna be a continuation. But
You think?
huh?
Nah, go ahead, because
No,
it
I think
seemed
it's gonna
like
be a continuation. I think it's gonna be a lot more come out. I think it's gonna be a lot more people gonna be exposed.
yeah.
Don't want to be exposed. They probably come out like, oh yeah, Diddy raped me. Oh, also, I can't say the R. I mean, violate. You got to stay away from the R word. Violate.
I heard at one point where correct me if I'm wrong, Barack Obama was in the parties too.
It would not surprise me.
Yeah.
It won't. This is the same president talk. It's two sides of every story. Yep, that's true. And also, right? This the same president saying that we could learn that us younger
Yeah.
heterosexual black men, we
Yeah.
could learn from a person that the young gay boy. We could learn something from them.
Yeah.
Go figure that out.
Well, he helped them too. So with the laws and all that stuff. So
yeah, him and his wife, now there are some people saying that Michelle, for years they think Michelle is a man. And
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I listen. I'm not touching it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's been floating
Yeah,
out about years and stuff.
I heard. Yeah, I heard that.
But let the truth be told. Yeah, I agree with that, Sister Kitty. But I'm just saying this: that get back into Diddy would plunge in a lot of people. He was. People could say he wasn't. Nah, he liked women, yeah. Men, yeah.
Did you pay attention to the trial though? At least some of it.
Some of it.
No.
I told people this. I was not really talking about the trial. Yo, yeah, you right about that. Since he's not going for 4 years, he probably do half of that.
Yeah, probably.
Or
I
not
could
even
believe
that.
that.
Man, listen. They just say 4 years for us in the public. For the public. But he ain't doing no 4 years. Like I said before, I could be wrong. It would not surprise me. I called Donald Trump the president, AK. I told Orange Crush 45. Now he's Orange Crush 47. It would not surprise me if he pardoned him. If it happens, you hear it first from here. And y'all my witness, and you my witness too. You hear it first from here.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But it would not surprise me. But he's not doing 4 years. You think about it, like you say, he thought he ain't doing no football numbers. The prosecution trying to give him 11. That didn't happen. They give him 4.
Yeah.
Might as well do it. Probably say, oh yeah, you can do probation the rest of the times. Put you on house arrest. You can't go here.
Yeah.
You cannot, like, you know, why people are denying the truth. Yeah, that's key. No, you cannot make certain, like, public appearances. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Got some good stuff coming here. Smash the like button. It doesn't cost you. Doesn't cost you to subscribe. Doesn't cost you to share. Even doesn't cost you wherever the live ended. Put a comment. Put a comment. That's free. But if y'all want to donate, it's up at the top of the chat. PayPal, and also Cash App is $ capital JT 53000. If you want to donate, trust me, it goes right back into the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, get back. We were talking about this. Yeah, truth hurts. But they don't want to hear the truth, Sister Kitty. That's the thing. Like I said, this story got a lot more legs. It's just started.
Yeah.
So if people, I don't think I'm letting people know. The only time I probably talk about it is have something, got something to talk about. But other than that, I'm not going to talk about everybody else talk about. No, not going to do that. But it's not over of a long shot. It's not.
Yeah.
This story is going to dominate for a while. It's going to be some, Sister Kitty, and you're on content creator. You know what I'm talking about. Sister Kitty, know what I'm talking about. It's going to be a lot of people in the chat, right? Now I ain't talking my chat, but any chat. They're going to create. They already created a channel already, but they're going to make some content. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And they're going to get some hits for it. Yeah, it's coming. Oh,
I ain't got much to say about that. So,
huh?
I said I ain't got much to say about it, so I ain't really.
Yeah, we can talk. Well,
Yeah.
Where you live at again? You don't mind to ask.
I live in Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's right. You live BK. That's right. You BK. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So what's going on in Brooklyn, man? What's going on in hometown, man?
Nothing really.
I heard you be selling out. So talk to us.
it's crazy stuff going on. That's all, just, for me, just work and just trying to avoid the crazy people. That's it.
I heard our culture is going. That's true. Now, when I was up there in 2022, it was the same, but it was like certain parts was the same, but it didn't feel. I didn't like.
Oh, you just left recently, not that long
No,
ago.
I've been left. No, I've been. I left since 2012.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a while. That's a while.
Yeah, I left for a while, but a lot throughout the 2019, I lost my mother and I lost my younger brother. So I was up there for like within from September through November of
Yeah.
that year. I was up there a few times, so I was seeing certain things, and then I was up there briefly 2021. Was it 2021? Yeah, it's brief 2021, 2022. And 2023 and briefly 2000 last year 2024.
Mm.
He was a bisexual allegedly.
Yeah, I heard that one too. I heard, yeah, definitely hear that one. Why you left New York? Why you left New York? Just
Oh,
it
I
just
left New York. Me and the ex didn't work out. The one I was with.
Oh, I got you.
The one I was with, and then she passed away 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
she passed away.
condolences, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I had to leave. So I had to leave. So I left it. I did a story on myself already, but I tell some of it. Then my older brother took me in Virginia. Then I stayed with him like 2 or 3 months, and I got my own place. So I had to leave. Um, it was 4. It was 3 years before. 3 years. 3 days before my birthday. It was June. Never forget. June 1st, 2012. It was 3 days before my birthday, and I left my brother house September 3rd of the same year, and I've been on my own ever since.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's good to have your own.
Let me hush. No. Talk, Sister Kitty. You right. Yeah, I mean, he was a bisexual. He was. He loved dead in the streets. He liked the plunging. You know, he loved men. He liked both. He. I mean, he. Oh man, something. Let me see how I can say. We know about Frankfurters and everything. If there's certain Frankfurters, you just we know we in Frankfurt with a bun, right? I know. Me too. Let me hush too. I
I understand. I get it.
I could go, but I'm with Kid. I was Sister Kitty. Yeah, let me hush. Let me hush, man.
Well, anyway, man, let me leave you alone, man. But I'm
No,
a
you ain't
follow
bothering
you.
me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm a definitely watch out for you, man, because I
yeah, man.
haven't.
Watch out for me, man. Don't be a stranger no more. All right?
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. My
Yeah,
bad.
and
My
yeah,
bad.
and also I'll be having some stuff coming. And Sister Kitty, I want you to be part of it, part of the conversation too in the very near future. I'll be having some more stuff talking about. Yeah, booty band. Yeah, spread out the cheeks and go raw. Yeah, men slapping cheeks. Let me dead end street, because highway don't continue when you do that. Oh God, booty, yeah, Sister Kid, I with you on that. I'm just saying that talking about brown gravy,
Yo, I'll see you later though.
All right,
All right, man.
all
Bye,
right. Hey,
bye, Miss Kitty. How you log out of here? Like with that red thing? I don't know.
you hit the red.
Okay. For some reason, ain't. Oh, okay, I got it. I see it.
Uh-huh.
I gotta hold on to it.
Just
Okay.
hit it.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, really bad. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, we ain't talking about the gravy that you made. We talking about the shitty gravy. That don't belong of a certain part of a man's body. Sister Kitty, you got me started. But hey, look. It's truth. Sister Kitty, do you have my email? Do you have email? Because I think that's it. Oh, yeah, you gave me. Okay. Do you have my email? Yes. Or press one. Do you already have my email? Press one, or if not, press two. I'll post it again. If you know. Yeah, I know you hear me. I'm not saying, do you have my email? Matter of fact, let me put my email. Because I want you to hit me. So shout out to Brother K, man. I ain't see him in a minute. But shout out to Take Heed to the Message, my sister. Thank you. That's what you see Kitty. That's where I met Kitty from. Take heed to the message. Shout out to the sis. Keep up the great work. He's not better than Jordan. Nah, long shot. But I'm gonna say that about the GOAT and everything. I don't think Jordan the GOAT. The GOAT is for me is the late great Wilt Chamberlain. So I'll go back. See, basketball is my favorite sport, so I follow basketball. So I'm a student of the game. So I see the greats on TV and have mad respect, but there ain't nothing take away from Jordan. And so let me say this though, that stupid people fail to understand. La loser never. Now, and I cannot say that because Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant, never went to college. But what happened was he had a father that plays in the NBA, also play overseas. So he was taught very early of fundamentals of offense and defense. So when he came into league, he didn't really play all that much and everything. But he had the tools. And he understands, yeah, I can get mine, but working as a team effort, right? That's Kobe. Jordan played 3 years in college. He had the fundamentals. If you watch La Loser, he really don't have no fundamentals. Jordan stayed with one team. If he wanted, he could have bailed out. But he had to go through the walls of the Milwaukee Bucks, the great 80s teams, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks had some great teams in the 1980s. Oh, yes, they do. Never won a championship, but Bulls always beat them. Semifinals or finals of the Eastern Conference. So Jordan had to go. A lot of people don't know Jordan. I think almost 8 years he won his first championship, y'all. Because after he go through that, after he go through the Lakers and stuff, he had to go through Detroit. And also Detroit had to go through Boston, But Jordan, like, go back to my point, Jordan always had the fundamentals. He always worked on his game, not just offense, but defense. And Jordan always gave props to the ones that came before him. He gave props to the ones that, But this one right here, he never did. Told to go, I feel you. Look, they ain't had no argument over me. It's just that I'm different, But my thing is this, that of Jordan, 6 MVPs, six, 3P twice, all NBA, all defensive team, almost 10 years. And got it done in both ends of the court. Because you know why? Because Jordan, despite the skill, he worked on the fundamentals. The loser never work on the fundamentals. He's 4-9 in championships. In championship series. 4-9. He never make anybody better. Jordan did. Jordan never throw anybody underneath the bus. You can't take the heat, he throw you underneath the bus. But other than that, no, Jordan, you always do this. Focus. If you're a great player, you want to have the last shot. Now lose or never. He ran away from that. He's a flopper, like Sister Kitty said. And I'm gonna say this though too. If the NBA never treated Carmelo Anthony a few years ago, instead that 40,000 points, Carmelo was on a collision course. He was going. He had, I think he's at 25, 28,000 points. He was on his way. The year they talking about blackballed. If he would have, they would have blackballed him. That scoring, he would have put it out of the abyss. Yeah. Carmelo would have put that score. He would have been like in the top. He probably would have been able to eclipse that. Because he was on a collision course. Carmelo would have, oh yeah. Then also, if he would have got, Carmelo would have been with Detroit. What could have been? I know Ben Wise said something dumb. Oh, he wouldn't make it team. Melo, like Melo say, I would do whatever the coach say. And then they would have had like 3-4. And then how about if he would have been in Detroit? What could have been But we know the NBA want to choose La Loser, crybaby ass flopper, like Sister Kitty said, the chosen one. Cold Rookie of the Year. Come on. Then we forgetting about what an outstanding um Olympic career that Carmelo Anthony had was better than La Loser. Look how he treated Anthony Davis and other was in the past. That you call that leader? But P-Diddy climb up in that. Oh my god, yo, oh my god. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Yeah. There goes my Sister Kitty. There go my email. Take it down. Hit me up. I want to thank everybody to hang out with me. Sister Kitty, take out my email and email me, please. Be very much appreciated. So we can get this started. If you want me to interview you or you want me to do the chop up or you'll chop it with me on my channel, fine with me. Thanks for helping me out the channel. Don't be a stranger now. I want you to go subscribe to Sister Kitty. Great, 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 great information on the channel. Great information. Go subscribe to her, please. But before I get out of here, and she's my witness. Sister Mashona Knife, my witness. I said open panel. Thank Brother K to come up. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate, brother. Yeah, hit me up. Email me in a few minutes. I'll hit you back. My witness. I said open panel. From the outside, right? You don't want to come up? Let's talk. Hey, oh wow, I've been over an hour and a half. Okay. But I'm saying like this though. We can make jokes and this and that. But he heard he heard a lot of people. He done a lot of people dirty, including business. Nothing too good. Ain't nothing that good gonna come from you when you hurt genuine people. He's right. And I know it's gonna be some people say, you had no, he's right. Because let's understand this here. He got slapped on the wrist. And by Sister Kitty saying he's not doing 4 years. I agree with that. He's not doing 4 years. So that's gonna be more slap. But like I said, and remember this, because you're gonna hear it first from me. Evil, sad thing about it in this world, but we're gonna say this USA. The sad thing about it, Evil deeds counts. Let me say it again. Evil deeds counts. Until we stand up and now we ain't no evil deeds come here, it's going to continue. The entitlement, the forced entitlement, still gonna be there. I feel, or I learned when I was very, very little. In life, you gotta stand up for what's right. Like for me, there's some people maybe I don't respect, but they're gonna say something that is right. I take and run with it. You see, when you do right, right, it makes you change for the better. Inward to outward. Like I always say this. Vision clear. Connect with authentic listening. But how many of us is willing to see things for what it is? See, I can't answer that question. You got to answer it for yourself. And what we should learn about this Diddy, catch up to him, but there's no really price to pay for it. Because the wicked ones is still gonna protect him. But it's gotta be up to us to call it out and stand on it. And even the ones who's not willing to stand with us, it's fine. They can go flock over there, stay in that corner. And especially our people. Do wrong, we gotta call it out. Just like I told women this and men this. If you know that another woman is doing wrong, you gotta tell her that she's wrong. If you know what another man do wrong, you gotta tell him. If man or woman do something wrong, if it's wrong, it's wrong. There's no dispute over that. So it's going to be certain people going to be in Diddy's ear. Yeah, you can ask that. But he better understand this, though. God order is real. God order is real. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, Sister Kitty. Reach out to me in a few minutes through email. On behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. I'll be doing this for a minute now. This is the last Sean P-Diddy Combs sentencing for 4 years. Since 4 years. Open panel, hashtag the truth 2025. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. Good morning to you. Thanks for participating. Sister Kitty, thank you so much for your help. Please come back. And hopefully we can get Kitty on here Sister Kitty here so we could build. And I got some good stuff coming up in the future. I usually do Saturday family talk. I don't know I'm going to do it today because I'm going to have to take care of certain days in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking by me. I know it was high nobody in the chat and everything, but thanks, Sister Kitty, for sticking out. Thank you so much. I'm very humble with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But maybe I might do a Saturday family talk and Kitty come back, get up here and be part of it. Never know. Well, I put it like this. It really depends. It really depends. So if you see me, that means I got things done. Let's see. All right. But yeah, reach out and hit me the email if you. But just understand this that in society they say we have choices. That is true. But understand this though. If you want to do right, make the right choice to better yourself. Like I say, make sure your vision is clear to see for what it is. Make sure your authentic listening is turned on. And while you had a third, while all this turned on, make sure your tongue always be the truth. It's very important, family. It's all of us, we slip up at times. Trust me. I slip up at times, but we got to get back. We got to stay the course. We got to stay the course and continually fight against this evil. Not all brothers your brother. Not all sisters your sister. You better understand that. Leave that. So, see y'all next time. Thank you so much. Understand. We in this piece. This one is Ghost. Peace. Ghost out.